who in this room has a disability or knows someone who has a disability, please raise your hand. Not surprising. 1 in 4 individuals in the United States has some type of disability. Some of us are born with a disability. Others acquire a disability through accident or illness. Think about this. My name is Regina Snowden. I am the Executive Director of Partners for Youth with Disabilities, an organization I founded over 30 years ago out of a need I saw. Despite being such a large percentage of the population, few programs included youth with disabilities. Children were isolated. Families were looking for meaningful activities. PYD looks at the ability. We look at the dance. We are empowering young people to reach their full potential. This is Austin, an individual with an obvious disability. This is Selena, an individual with a hidden disability. 50% of Massachusetts special education students have a hidden disability: mental health, learning, ADHD, autism. PYD serves all of these young people. Whether or not a person has an obvious or a hidden disability, the circumstances around their economic well-being are grim. Labor force participation rates put individuals with disabilities at 21%, compared to those without a disability at 69%. Individuals with disabilities make 63 cents for every dollar their able-bodied worker peer earns for the same work. Multiple obstacles surround individuals with disabilities, including stigma that leads to fear and isolation. PYD is building the bridge to help these young people succeed. Our mentoring programs connect youth to an adult role model to be inspired. Our community programs build a social network for young people to live healthy and active lifestyles with their peers. Our employment training programs are connecting youth to jobs. Our inclusion trainings help businesses, nonprofit and for-profit, to be inclusive of young people in the workplace. PYD is creating the bridge for a more inclusive world. This benefits everyone. These two handsome gentlemen are Juan and Eric. They met 10 years ago through PYD when Eric was in high school. Juan, having finished MIT, began a career in high tech. They both use wheelchairs. Juan taught Eric that he can take risks and succeed. Today, Eric is in college. This would not have happened without Juan. In 2015, we began an online component to our programming, which increased our abilities to enhance our program service delivery in several ways. One, we're leveraging technology to create online mentoring to enhance the communication and the connection between youth and adults. Secondly, technology is bringing our inclusion trainings to nonprofits and for-profits to be more inclusive within their workplace. We are building a more inclusive world, and this recent development of our online technology is a new dimension to what we're offering. Our Youth Employment Program, YEP, connects classroom students, teachers, and employers. We are breaking barriers to employment. We have an individualized specialist employment coach that works individually with the youth to place them in the most meaningful opportunity. In 2017, we placed 266 youth in job opportunities, job placements. These are some of our partners. They're employing the youth, they're taking our inclusion trainings, and the list is growing. We have data that is measuring pre and post-test showing that the PYD participants are improving the way they perceive themselves. These changes in self-perception are being shown in areas like self-esteem, confidence, advocacy, job skills. We know that with this improvement in self-perception, these young people can go on to success in school and employment. We have a tremendous demand with 20%, 11,000 youth in Boston special education classrooms. The need is tremendous. We have a plan to grow the number of youth served by PYD to 600 by 2020. Secondly, we plan to increase our capacity to train organizations to be inclusive of youth with disabilities, 800 trained by 2020. This will open up opportunities for thousands of young people. To reach our goals, we need to train more mentors, train more teachers with a YEP curriculum, engage more community partners to become involved. Our plan is to grow our budget at 15% over 2 years, year over year. We need to raise $3.7 million. In addition to financial support, we welcome the opportunity for you to become involved, become a mentor, host a job shadow or an internship opportunity for a youth, take an inclusion training. I'd like to thank the Social Innovation Forum, Liberty Mutual, all of you for being here tonight. With your support, we can send all of our young people on their way to success.